Hey there guys, it's Duncan
Davis.
and we're back on Shogun 2 and we're going to be starting where we left off last time, which unfortunately we did not end the turn last time, so we're going to have to end that now. So go ahead and do that. And when we left off last time we were sieging this province here, and we're going to continue that and hopefully get some reinforcements because it does look like they are overpowering us. And hopefully they don't sally forth and hurt us.
Alright, so we just finished Epic Architecture here, and we are now studying Administrative Training. And it'll help us with our administration costs, and it will give us 10% a bonus to wealth generated by farms. So that will help us boost our income a little bit. Before we start with this, well, I'm going to move this up into here. So these line infantry are kind of my saving grace in this army, because that last battle kind of left some of my spearmen, pretty gone. I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna bombard the settlement with this boat. Well, these multiple boats. Hopefully, soften them up before they come forward, or we attack them. Whatever happens. And last turn we just finished our large town, so now we can build another building in our town. So we're gonna do the cottage industry because we can make do with the -1 to our happiness for the added koku each turn, which is good. And for those of you who don't know or too new to this game, koku is actually the currency used in this game. It's money. It's just so if I ever say koku, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're done this turn, so we're going to go ahead and end it, and hopefully we'll get into a siege battle really soon for you guys.
What are you predicting that we're going to get in a siege battle?
No, well, soon. Next 2 turns.
You mean like, oh shit, we are.
So they decided to sally forth and attack us, so it's a good thing that we got these line infantry in, because honestly, with the troops I had, I don't think I could have done much, and I would probably have to retreat. I really only had, I don't know, about 120 people who could actually shoot back, so that would go pretty poorly.
Alright, we're gonna cut this loading screen out, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back, guys. Well, Davis does all the deployment here. I'm gonna tell you what we're probably gonna try for tactics on this one. I think we're going to, we're going to move down to the flat surface, so we're not on the in the slope of the hill, and we have a more open playing field, so you guys can see it a lot better too. So
yeah, we know you guys like the nice close-ups, so maybe we'll get in there for a few rounds in the enemy, maybe a nice naval bombardment close-up. We'll see what we can do for you. Alright, so we're going to start this battle. I'm going to fast forward it and let them come to us because, like I said before, well, I might move them up a bit, but I do want to engage them on this flat surface here. It's just kind of, I prefer to do it on flat surfaces. Unless I'm vastly outnumbered, then maybe I'd sneak up in the brush and hopefully try to do some sneaky stuff up there, but...
yeah, but for now, I think we'll sit on the open surface. Are you gonna move the lines out a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'll spread them out a bit more, so hopefully we can get a few more people firing.
That was a good tactic.
Each line, because unlike Empire, for those of you who are familiar with Empire, these guys aren't quite familiar with the Neil fire just yet. I'm not sure if they actually can learn it at all, but we'll see once we get higher up in the I can't even remember what it's called. The clan development.
There you go.
Alright, so when we get a bit higher in there, we'll see what they included.
Alright, for now we're gonna, do you want to cut this out? I say we should cut this out. We'll wait until we get a little bit closer, and hopefully a naval bombardment. Oh, naval bombardment is done, okay. So, once they get a bit closer, we'll, naval bombard them, and we'll see you in a bit.
We shouldn't have cut that out. It's going to be like 2 minutes cut out. Whatever.
It did look like it was coming really slow. get the naval bombardment ready.
Okay.
You can just play it, man. Alright, welcome back, guys. We have our naval bombardment here, and we're gonna hopefully get a couple good hits on some regiments here. Hopefully they don't scatter as much.
There's our flare coming in, so let's see what they have for troops. They have 3 groups of levy infantry, one's pretty depleted at 63 men. They have a group of spear levy garrison, which is 150, and their general took a beating in our last battle and only has 2 people to protect him, so he'll be easy pickings. But so they're running away from the bombardment, but hopefully we'll get a round or 2 in there. I know you guys like the close-ups, so...
Oh, wow. We just destroyed that one.
Alright, so we took actually almost half this group here out with 1 shell, which is actually better
pretty
than
awesome.
I usually do.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this one remained unharmed. This one lost 3 guys. About 20 here, so that was,
It's pretty good, I'd say. Now we're gonna wait until they come up to us so we can open fire on them. We're also gonna move these guys out to the left, come around and flank them.
And the reason I chose these ones is because these troops here is because they're Yari Catchy. They're heavily armored, very good melee, and they actually have an ability called Rapid Advance, which I talked about in the last video, that helps them cross the battlefield at amazing speeds, actually.
General is under attack.
So because they're advancing on us from this angle, I'm going to kind of make a V here and hopefully get some crossfire going in here. Bring these guys around to their right flank. I'm going to use the Rapid Advance. Fast.
And once these guys are set up, we're gonna charge in there on the right flank, right?
That's correct. So these spear levy garrison are coming up to meet us, which is good because they'll be taking shots into the side while we're engaging them from the front. And we're gonna charge into them. Hopefully get a nice slow-mo close up here.
Oh, we got some slow-mo going, eh?
Alright, so that was a good charge.
A lot of blood
Worked
in the
well.
screen. Alright.
So right here we have a pretty basic firefight happening. We've got our 1 troop over here, almost routing their spear levy garrison already, and this general has come to reinforce, hopefully boost morale, but he can't do it. So now we're going to take out this general, hopefully kill him before he gets away. Don't really want to have to deal with him. And now, since most of their troops are running away, I'm going to bring my cavalry out and run them down. So I'm going to finish this up, just run down everybody. It was a pretty easy, quick victory here. Didn't really lose too many guys, so we'll see you after we get back.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, looks like we did really well on this one. We only lost 64 guys. That's a really good one.
Alright, so we pretty much took out almost all of the defending garrison here. They should be easy pickings now. Well, actually, we just take the settlement, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Default.
So we're going to peacefully occupy this here. Will give us almost $8,000. However, it does have a negative effect on the Dynamo's honor. And that is something I do not want. So we're going to peacefully occupy and let those soldiers that fought valiantly replenish. And Duncan will tell you guys what we're planning on doing next.
We are planning on moving up into the province up here, whatever it's called, right where the mouse is. It's not the allies that are right next to us.
It's a neutral faction right now. I don't know who owns it. We haven't encountered them yet.
But hopefully we can kill them.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to send this boat, this navy, up over here and hopefully try to encounter them, see what's going on up here. Alright, we did, I believe, encounter them. Alright, so right here, this works out well. They are pro-Shogun, and since we are pro-Emperor, we hate them. So we're going to attack them, hopefully get rid of them pretty quick, and I'm going to actually start some trade routes here, hopefully get some more money coming in.
Now speak your part.
Okay, as he does the trade routes, I think what we're going to try to do to attack the next province is we're going to sit a couple turns in our province that we just took and replenish all of our troops. Maybe get a little bit more troops so we're not going to be overwhelmed pretty easily. And I think you should probably try to get a bombardment on that province, if you could.
That's what I'm going to do.
Alright.
So first, what I did there in the trade, if you guys didn't see that, they wanted $500 for a trade route, and frankly, I only make $600 a turn, and I'm not willing to spend that on a simple trade route that will only earn me, peanuts, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to use the money instead to repair this town, so hopefully this village will, be a bit happier with our occupation that we just did. We were generous and didn't sack the settlement, so they should be happy. But I think we're going to go ahead and end this turn and see what we can do next turn.
As my partner here texts his girlfriend. So, how many troops do you think we could muster in our first settlement there? I know we're probably going to need more.
Well, right now, I don't think we can really afford many more. We're only making $661 a turn, and any one of these are almost up near $100 a turn in upkeep. So, until we get that daily, not daily, but turn by turn revenue up a bit, we're going to have to make do with what we have. I mean, we have a pretty okay army here, and actually our general increased in rank, so we're going to, didn't see that, but we're going to get him up. And so we have defender here, and aggressor, and I believe that we're playing pretty aggressively, so...
It would probably be a good idea to go aggressor, yes.
Alright. Yeah, we're going to go with aggressor for now. You can always come back and get one of these on one of the future points, but right now we're going to go with aggressor. And let's see what we have for retainers. We have military binoculars, which give us plus 25 increase to the campaign map line of sight, which is kind of pointless. Or a stethoscope, which gives us plus 5 to the replenishment rate of all units in this man's army. I'm going to go with this.
Yeah,
it'll reduce our waiting time throughout this whole campaign. I plan to have my dynamo leading my main army pretty much the entire way. So we're going to go with that. We're also going to move some of these troops up over here, so they still replenish while they're outside of the settlement, so that'll be a good way to kind of make some ground, as well as replenish our troops so we're not waiting in here and have to wait an extra 3 turns to get up to the settlement.
Assuming by some you meant all.
No, some, because I left these 2 here. I don't think they're going to be much benefit. I think there'll be more benefit to me keeping this population somewhat in check while I'm gone. And I might actually have to lower taxes just because this population is not cooperating. So I'll lower them. And I'm actually going to upgrade this port here. Hopefully we'll get a bit more income off that, and I'm going to go to the next turn here.
Waiting for a new course.
Okay, so what did it just uncover?
Alright, so I forgot to move our ship in to bombard these guys here, so it just kind of did what I told it to a few turns ago. So right here we have I don't know how to pronounce that, but she increased in rank, so we're going to go over here and upgrade her. Alright, so we have the Entertainer, +1 charm when inspiring troops, and +1 charm when performing, or Attendant, which is +1 charm when distracting garrisons, and +1 charm to entertaining nobles. Because I'm using her to kind of quell the population right now, I'm going to go with this one here, the Attendant, because it does give her that boost to entertaining nobles, and that's exactly what she's doing at this moment. And yet again, we have here a campaign map line of sight bonus, and it's not really that useful, so I'm going to go with the other one, which is +1 charm when enchanting enemies. And hopefully we'll get a bit closer to this province, so we can take it before this video is over, because that would be a nice way to kind of send it out.
That is impossible, sir. Not possible.
Alright, so we are going to declare war on this neutral province. They actually don't have any troops
I will listen. But
in their province right now, so hopefully we can kind of backdoor them, get in behind them, and then it'll give us a stronger place to defend against if they decide to come and attack us.
So we're gonna end this turn.
Alright, and just a heads up guys, we just finished our cottage industry here, so our income has increased. I had to turn down taxes last turn, however, so we are lower, but it'll come. Alright, so they did move their army back into the settlement. It looks pretty large actually.
I doubt we're gonna be able to take that settlement with our small ass army.
Alright, but they do have some levy infantry, so
your orders
I think if we get them to sally forth and attack us, which they probably will,
without delay.
we could probably take them. Let's be a minor nuisance here and raid their farms.
As you wish, my
We'll stay here, so we are in range of our naval bombardments for support if we need it. And we can also bombard this castle town here, increasing our boats' rank as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end one more turn because we can't upgrade any buildings.
Yeah, we're pretty much just waiting for the siege to happen. So.
Okay, so they have come out and decided to attack me, and they do look like they kind of outnumber and outrank me, but you know what? Do you think we should try it?
We do have all of our guys are back up to full strength almost, and we could probably show some good tactics on this one. So I think we should, yeah.
Alright.
Let's take the chance. Quick save,
I'm gonna quick save in case it doesn't go our way because I'm yet again a pansy like that. And we're gonna go into this battle. So we're gonna cut out this loading screen like always guys, so we'll be right back.
Welcome back, guys. Looks like we are in a town actually, which might be good for us.
I'm actually gonna maybe avoid this. I don't know, it's just kind of an obstruction. I don't really see. Maybe I'll move some melee troops through it to kind of block some fire from the other side. Maybe I'll go on this side and hopefully they'll come around here. So maybe we'll do that for now. They are attacking me, so they will come to me. I do not have to walk out to them or else they will lose the battle. So I'm going to put these guys here and hopefully we can walk through this town, you know, covered by the buildings and get a nice flanking maneuver in. So I'm going to put my main dynamo here and I'm going to put this other general with my other cavalry unit. And hopefully we'll be able to do some nice flanking maneuvers or some hammer and anvil, whatever we can throw in there to try to give us an edge because yet again we are outnumbered.
And we'll see how the battle goes.
So I'm going to move these guys up over here.
They're diagonal, I would assume. good line going.
And I'm gonna move these through here. These spearmen. I always forget the name of them. Yari Kachi. I'm used to the old Shogun, so Yari Samurai, but they changed the name. So we're gonna hide these guys in here behind these buildings. Obviously, they'll still be seen by the enemy, but they won't be able to get touched except by other melee troops. So that's a bonus. Hopefully they'll come around here and kind of engage me over here like I want them to, but you never know.
And go over there and see what they have.
Alright, so they have one matchlock Kachi. 1, 2, 3, 4 levy infantry. 1, 2 spear levy, 1 Yari Kachi. So, sorry, 2 spear levy, 2 Yari Kachi, and 3 generals, which is a very big nuisance, but we will deal with that. So it looks like they took my bait, and they're gonna come around
To the right.
to engage my troops. Exactly what I wanted them to do. So hopefully we can run these guys out behind them,
And run your cavalry.
cause some damage, and we're gonna use this naval support as soon as possible.
Seems like we'd probably be able to do a lot of damage with the naval support, just because they were so grouped together. As long as they do stay grouped together.
Alright, so these cavalry are coming down here. I think they're gonna engage these cavalry down here, which is not good.
No, it seems like they're gonna engage you in the town, maybe.
I'm not quite sure what they're doing.
They're gonna engage you in the town, or sitting outside of the town.
Okay, so it looks like they split, and one of them is attacking my spear. Oh, never mind.
Alright, they're freaking out a bit. I just bring out your spearmen to help out. Okay, let's move these guys out of the town as well, because it seems like it's not really doing anything. We have started to open fire, and it does look like we are doing pretty good, except they are advancing a lot faster than I would like.
Alright, so they're charging my lines, which I don't really like at all. Their melee infantry is a lot better than mine. And hopefully I can get these Yari back over here before the battle's kind of over.
Sir, your general is under attack.
Alright, so I'm going to bring my cavalry over and around and hopefully flank them. Get here before the battle's over, hopefully. Because these guys are routing here, they just have them surrounded and their morale is kind of breaking, so maybe I can get this general in here fast enough to kind of save their morale a bit, but before they break and run, don't. Alright, so they're gone. Those are spears, so I'm not going to charge them directly, because that's a suicide run. Alright, so it looks like our troops are actually being destroyed.
I really don't think we're going to win this one.
They just overpowered us.
Yeah, we can still fight to the end though. We got another naval bombardment in a little bit. Probably not fast enough though. They did outnumber us 2-1, so. What do we have left?
Not very much.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
This general is kind of getting flanked here, so I'm pulling him out. He's getting hit by spears. Oh, sorry, this is a cavalry unit. This is my general. I want him over here. Alright, so a lot of our troops are kind of not doing so much.
You mean all of our troops?
Yeah, all of them.
We have 2 units routing, one's gone, one's just about to be gone. That troop is routing up on the top right there. Pretty much seems that we're done here, so we'll cut back in when we're back on the campaign map. See you in a bit.
Alright guys, so this is a nice change of events. I was not expecting this. I was fighting to the last man, and it seems that I kind of came out on top here, so we only have this Yarikachi unit left, and it's closer than I thought, so we're going to play this out to the very end. It's a nice suspenseful moment here. Alright, so I'm going to do some hammer and anvil on this Yarikachi unit that we're fighting. His morale is breaking, so hopefully a charge to the rear will knock him right out. Alright, so he is starting to waver. I'm going to pull my cav back and do another charge, partially so I don't lose too many units in the general.
Victory is assured.
Alright, so we did win, and just by a hair, we have 44 troops left on the battlefield, and we won, so that's a nice change of events here. So I'm going to exit out of this, and I'm going to come back to you on the campaign map. I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, welcome back. So, we did win that battle. I don't know how, but I managed to kind of pull it and pick it up right at the end, and I came out on top. So, we killed 1,183 of their guys, and they killed 732 of ours. Like I said, we were going in with a bit of a disadvantage, but we did come out. You know, we didn't lose any of our troops, surprisingly, which is a nice surprise.
Ready for orders.
Alright, because of our low number of troops, I'm actually going to pull back into our own territory so I can get them replenishing a little bit, hopefully. And I'm going to keep this ship here and throw some more bombardments into their settlement. And that's about it for this turn, guys. I mean, this video. So, Duncan actually just stepped out, so I'm going to see you off. So, we'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll get the next video up as soon as possible. And we're going to be taking this settlement next time very quickly because they royally pissed me off. And we'll be right back. See you later, guys.